name is Stephanie, and I'm a mom of 3 girls, ages 11, 7, and 5. We've been homeschooling for 6 years. We are about to start our second semester. We're gearing up for starting back in January. We've taken a couple weeks off. And today I wanted to share a little bit about some of the goals that I have personally and in our homeschool for this next semester. You know, in January, you always think of resolutions. I don't always follow through with those. And so I wanted to just kind of make some goals that I'm going to work toward, but not like make straight resolutions. And so I just wanted to share those with you. Today is a collaboration with, it's hosted by Alicia at Sunny Mountain Homeschool, and there will be a playlist linked down below of other moms and like some of the goals that they have. And I'm anxious to hear some of those because maybe we'll add those to our list as well. So here I'm going to go ahead and start with homeschool. I don't have quite as many new goals. Like, we have a pretty good routine and we're getting pretty comfortable with the curriculum that we have. There will be some changes that will be posted in another video of what we're changing and how this last semester went and why we're changing things up a little bit. Not really a whole lot. So the first one is my girls have learned or want to learn French. And if you look back, one of the things that I said I wasn't going to do was probably go back to homeschool languages. But it's one of the better ones out there for learning French. So, or any language really. But they also have monthly units, and they suggest that you use still the curriculum and the monthly units, but I thought they had a good sale during the Black Friday time for those monthly units. I think they were only like $5 or something. So I got a few of those that I think I'm going to add in and maybe not be so in doing the like actual curriculum. I don't know what it was. I think it was just moving too fast for me. I've been familiar with French. I took it in high school a couple years. Didn't do the greatest, but I've been familiar with it. So I don't know what it was. It just didn't flow for me to teach it to them. It just seemed like it was kind of jumping. So I'm hoping that these like monthly units, the first one we're going to start with is games because they love playing games, and I thought that would be an easy one to add in and they can practice it on a daily basis because they love games. So that is one of my goals, to teach it again, whether it's just kind of a casual teaching. The next one is to teach my youngest to read. She is doing really well with her ABCs and really starting to know the sounds and blend a little bit. She's still really hesitant, so I'm going to try to figure out how to motivate her to learn that. My middle one loves animals. So she's my 7-year-old. So I'm going to try to find more like animal learning. We did, I guess it's been almost a year now, we did the veterinary unit from Campfire Curriculum, and that was really good, and she learned a lot. So we might, I don't know, they have a zoologist one now, so we might get that, more books. And then also she was in a play this last semester and just a few weeks ago, and she used to be super shy. So she was in this play, she was in a piano recital. So I think I'm just gonna try to encourage her to break out of her shell a little bit more because, you know, it's good. It's totally fine that she is shy, but it's been kind of neat to see her shine in different ways that usually her older sister is very comfortable with being in front of crowds, and so it's been fun to see my middle one, who's been shy, start to do those things as well. My oldest, I am looking into, she's into art and theater, and so I'm going to try to find some other ways to foster that, whether it's some different out school classes or local classes. I know sometimes our library has some. So, and then she's also still involved in our youth group as well at church. So just continuing, those are just, I guess, continuation goals. I want to, number 5 is to meet with friends more often. We have a pretty good solid group of friends. I just want to continue that, especially in the winter months. It's really hard, so I'm not always as motivated to get out of the house. So hopefully we can continue to do that. And my last one is number 6, is that we have so many cool museums and opportunities where we live that are within an hour away from us. And so I would like to take more opportunities to go to like the zoo and museums and things. I don't always just take the time off of like a normal school day to just go, and I want to do that a little more, to do more hands-on learning that way. And that's pretty much it for my homeschool goals. Like I said, we're in a pretty good routine, so I don't really anticipate much change needed for that. For my personal goals, I want to work toward learning French myself a little bit more, and like so my girls will see me working on it. And the last few weeks, I've started Duolingo and have been pretty successful at doing it almost every day except for like one, I think. So I just do about 15-20 minutes a day for French on Duolingo, and hopefully that will go into our homeschool, and the girls, this will help the girls learn French as well. Number 2, my goal, a couple years ago, someone had mentioned that it might be a good idea for me to maybe write a book or some kind of written down thing about grief and how I've worked through the grief and still working through the grief of losing my dad. And so I have started it this year. I kind of wrote here and there, but I also want to work towards like journaling a little bit more. I used to love journaling. Actually, right around when my dad got sick, I kind of stopped journaling, and I would only really write his Carrying Bridge page to let other people know how he was doing. So I'm hoping that I can get back into that as just like a healthy habit of journaling, but also maybe putting down more thoughts on grief and different things. So maybe eventually I can put together a book. I don't know if that'll happen or not, but I would like to have that goal. I've always thought it would be cool to write a book. I don't know. We'll see. My number 3 goal is to grow my channel more on YouTube. I have really enjoyed this past year getting to know other people on YouTube and other moms, and sharing my thoughts and what we have done and different curriculum that we use. So I am excited to continue that, and hopefully we'll continue that weekly with weekly videos, maybe twice a week. We'll see. So I'm excited for this next year with YouTube. My number 4 goal is to like have more of a routine of cleaning, so it doesn't get just like so chaotic and we get stressed out. I think if my house gets too messy, then I just like break down and I don't know what to do. And I just can't start. So hopefully decluttering some this next year, and trying to do a routine basis where my kids are cleaning more regularly and we are cleaning things regularly as well. Number 5, this past year with our church, I have started volunteering at this clothing bank for like foster kids and families that just need clothes for their children. And just I go in and like sort the clothes, put them in bins, or hand out the clothes that if someone comes to pick them up. So I was starting that with our church and kind of volunteering here and there, but I have now kind of gotten into a regular basis where I'm going twice a week now, or twice a month now. And so I can bring my kids, so if they feel like going with me, I will let them, and just let them kind of learn to serve. And it's kind of neat because we don't really, like no one really sees us in this building. We're just like there by ourselves. So it's not like they get instant gratification from it or anything. So it's kind of teaching them just serving and learning to serve without like the thanks that you get sometimes. So I'm going to continue that this next year. And I'm excited to do that on a routine basis. And if my kids don't go with me, I get a couple hours break by myself. So Then number 6 is I want to get more involved in our church. I know that there are different ways to like work with kids or the youth group, but I'm probably not going to do those because I want my kids to have that opportunity at church to learn from other people since I am their teacher at home. And I also enjoy just being able to sit in the service with my husband and my mom, and my oldest comes up to the service with me. I'm just going to maybe look for other ways to volunteer, to do things in the church and get more involved, get to know other people. We just started there this past spring, so we haven't even been there a year, so we don't know that many people yet. So I'm excited to get a little bit more involved in our church. And then the last few, I have 3 more. They are drinking more water, which I have learned that pop does not do well with me anymore as I get older and older. So I am going to probably just be switching to mainly water this next year because I just can't drink pop. I want to be more active, and then I want to cook healthier and eat healthier things. I say all those because I don't want to just say my next goal is to just lose weight. I know I could stand to lose weight, but I want to teach my girls to love your body. I know they're already hearing other people around us and talking about diets and how they need to lose weight and everything. And while those are great goals, that's not what I want my girls to learn. That, I don't want them to just be hyper focused on dieting and the next fad diet or anything like that. I want to teach them to make healthier decisions where you don't need the sweets. You don't need to drink other things besides water and a little bit of milk or things like that. So I want to just teach them healthier habits instead of teaching them that you need to just focus on your weight and that you'll be just healthy if you lose all this weight. So that is what I'm working for that. And then I just want to be, I want to go on more adventures. We have our camper now, and we have an idea of what we might do around my birthday in February. We have some ideas getting planned. So I'm excited just to do more adventures with our family and just have more family togetherness time and just making those memories with my kids. And I was thinking of a word, and I can't even remember if this word has been my word in the past. I can't even remember. I originally, strive was in my head for the word for this next year. But I was looking at the difference between thrive and strive. And strive is just working towards a goal and that's it. But thrive is you're flourishing and you're working towards that goal, but you're doing it in a good way, not just you're only hyper focused on a goal. So I think our word for this next year is just thrive. I know we thrive a lot more when we're on routine, and just we thrive being together and doing things as our family and with our friends. And so I'm excited just to see how we thrive in 2023. I would love to hear if you have a word or some goals in 2023. I would love for you to comment down below what those might be. Don't forget to check out Alicia at Sunny Mountain Homeschool and the playlist down below for other moms about their goals. Have a great day.